Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to embark on a celestial journey to understand the fascinating phenomenon of eclipses. We'll explore what eclipses are and delve into the specifics of both solar and lunar eclipses. Get ready to unveil the mysteries of shadows in space. As we know, the Earth continuously moves around the Sun, and simultaneously, the Moon orbits around our Earth. A fundamental principle of light is that it travels in the straight line. When any object obstructs this path of light, preventing it from passing through, a shadow is inevitably formed. An eclipse is a spectacular celestial event that occurs when one heavenly body positions itself directly between you and another celestial object, thereby obstructing your view of the latter. This alignment typically happens when the Moon and the Earth, in their respective orbits, come into a straight line with the Sun. Eclipses are broadly categorized into two main types, the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse. Let's explore each of them in detail. Here's a fun fact about shadows. They are formed precisely because light travels in straight lines, and when an opaque object gets in the way, it blocks that light. Let's begin with the awe-inspiring phenomenon of a solar eclipse. A solar eclipse happens when the Moon positions itself directly between the Sun and the Earth. This alignment causes the Moon's shadow to fall upon specific areas of our planet, effectively blocking the Sun's light from reaching the Earth. The Moon's shadow is composed of two distinct parts, the Umbra and the Penumbra. The Umbra is the innermost and darkest part of the shadow, where the Moon completely obscures the Sun. This darkest region actually becomes smaller as it extends towards the Earth. The Penumbra, on the other hand, is the outer, lighter area of the shadow, where the Moon only partially covers the Sun. Interestingly, the Penumbra expands and becomes larger as it reaches the Earth. Solar eclipses can be either total or partial. A total solar eclipse occurs when the Moon completely covers the Sun as seen from Earth. This happens when the Sun, the Moon, and the Earth form a perfect straight line. Only those regions on Earth that fall within the Umbra can witness a total solar eclipse. A partial solar eclipse, however, occurs when the Moon does not fully cover the Sun. This is seen in places on Earth that fall within the Penumbra, and it happens when the Sun, the Moon, and the Earth are not in a perfectly straight line. Solar eclipses are relatively brief events, lasting only for a few minutes. It is crucial to remember that you should never look directly at a solar eclipse without proper eye protection, as the Sun's harmful rays can cause severe damage to your eyes. Always use special eclipse glasses or certified sunglasses when observing this event. Here's an intriguing fact about solar eclipses. During the total solar eclipse in 2017, scientists observed that birds and insects exhibited differential responses, highlighting their sensitivity to the sudden changes in light and temperature. Now let's turn our attention to the captivating lunar eclipse. The word luna means moon, and lunar means of the moon, giving us a clear hint about this event. A lunar eclipse occurs when the Earth, in its orbit around the Sun, positions itself directly between the Sun and the Moon. This alignment prevents the Sun's rays from reaching the Moon, causing the Earth's shadow to fall upon the Moon. A lunar eclipse can only be observed during the night. Similar to solar eclipses, lunar eclipses can also be total or partial. In a total lunar eclipse, the Moon and the Sun are on opposite sides of the Earth, forming a straight line. When the entire Moon passes through the Earth's darkest shadow, its umbra, a total lunar eclipse occurs. During this event, the Moon doesn't appear completely dark. Instead, it often takes on a beautiful brownish-red hue. A partial lunar eclipse happens when only a portion of the Moon passes through the Earth's umbra. Unlike solar eclipses, lunar eclipses can last for several hours. It is perfectly safe to look directly at a lunar eclipse without any special eye protection, as the Moon does not emit its own light and is merely reflecting the Sun's light, which is now blocked by the Earth. Interestingly, solar and lunar eclipses typically alternate, occurring in a cyclical pattern. Here's an interesting environmental fact related to eclipses. During a solar eclipse, the sudden change in the amount of sunlight can lead to a temporary drop in temperature. This can create a brief period of cooler conditions, impacting local weather and potentially affecting wildlife that relies on temperature cues. Unfortunately, regions that experience high levels of air pollution often cannot get a clear view of a solar eclipse, as the pollutants in the atmosphere can significantly affect visibility. And that concludes our journey into the world of eclipses. We've learned about the fascinating alignments of the sun, earth, and moon that create these spectacular celestial shadows. Remember to always observe solar eclipses safely. Keep looking up at the sky. There's always something amazing to discover.